Hello and welcome back to part 3 of this 3-part series of getting started in Star Citizen, the absolute beginner's guide.
Hello,
And
thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
I didn't, but thanks anyway. This is 3.19.1 and this is everything you need to know to get started. So, in video 1, we orientated ourselves with new babbage, we learned our way around, and we got to our ship. I taught you how to buy clothes and guns, and how to prepare yourself, how to navigate the area, and how to get to your ship. In video 2, we taught you how to fly the ship, how to take off, how to get to a spaceport, how to learn your way around a spaceport, and how to imprint in a new medical bay. So now, wherever you sleep is where you'll wake up. Whether if you go to sleep or you log out somewhere, you'll wake up in your nearest bed. So if I fall asleep, if I log out here, then I should, technically, because I've got a bed in this ship, wake up in the bed, or I should, where I'm my nearest place, which would have been the space station. If I die, because I've changed my imprint, I will wake up, or I will respawn on the space station. If I die, all of my kit, my ship, everything will be lost. If I get disconnected or I log out of the game, everything will be lost. The only stuff that is safe is the stuff in local. You need to remember that. So always makes sense to either have stuff in local or transfer it into cash. Okay, so talking of cash, how do we get some? Well, this is where we're going to press F1. Okay, and from here, this is going to open up your MobiGlas. This is everything you need to know about the game. So one second, let me come back here. That's a bit bright. I'm just gonna jump out the ship for a minute. The ship's fine. I can jump out. It'll be absolutely fine. Okay. Right, so if I press F1, here we go. We can see my current balance, my name, my crime stats, my vehicle stats, track mission, heart rate, monitors, pressure, etc, etc. So, everything there. On the bottom, and for some reason, and I don't know why it does this, it's weird, it's like a bug, there's something that's covering up some of these icons. They're still there, I just can't see the icons. It's weird. I'm sure they'll fix it. So, for that to, I can click on it. There's a thing there which is friends and contacts. So, this is chat. If I click on that, this is the global chat. It's the same global chat from pressing F12. So, if I press F12, I see it here. I can press enter to talk. I can press tab to talk between direct message, global chat, the chat between this ship, etc, etc. I can press enter. Okay, so I turn that off. I press F1. That is the global chat, which is here. With the channels, you can create new channels. You can have different chat channels. You can invite people to it. You can change the colors of them. There's lots of stuff you can do here. Oh look, you can. This is how you can mute the sound volume of that channel. So the global chat, I could have actually muted that before when I was struggling with the people that were talking. I could have turned that off.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Connecting to the audio channel for the global chat, I can actually turn that off so that I'm not connected to it. I can also turn it so it doesn't send to the visor chat. So now that feed's been turned off. So now, if I come back out and go here, there's no more global chat. So, good to be able to really play about with the comms. And something that I would recommend you do, get the comms channel sorted. Any pending friend requests will be here, and any current friends will also be here. Part of your current friends is any spaceport that you are in contact with. So right now there's nothing here. If I go close enough to Port Tresla, it will show up here. I can communicate for landing or takeoffs. We've actually dealt with that by setting a hotkey. But if the hotkey doesn't work or you're struggling, this is how you would do it. Come to friends and communicate here. Alright, we're going to not connect to the audio channel. We can ignore this. We can manage that. That's fine. All of that's disconnected now. Great. So global chat is off. This ship is... We can have comms on the ship so we can talk to people, or we can have private groups where you can talk to people. Great. So that's everything that we need to know there about the chat. The next one along is the vehicle manager. Okay, this is the vehicle loadout manager. In order to use this, you first need to select your ship. The reason I cannot select my current ship is because the ship has to be stored in order for you to be able to access it. It has to be stored. Now, I can access the Mustang Alpha. From here, I can click on any of the parts. So for example, system parts, paint, vehicle weapons, and I can change, edit, upgrade, I can do anything I want to these parts. Now, I actually had some parts here that have disappeared. They got wiped, and I've just realised that. So that's a shame. A lot of the parts that I had seem to have been wiped. I did upgrade this. So as part of the upgrade, it looks like all of the parts were lost. It is what it is. But this is how you would come and upgrade your ship. You would put it into storage, and then you would come into here. You would need the ship and the items need to be in the same location. So you would need to call it. So for example, you would go to New Babbage, go to the spaceport. If you bought it in, I think it's a Mega Pro that's there. If you bought the item in there, then you would need to put the ship in spaceport, and then you will be able to store it, and then you will be able to fit items to it. So it's important that you do that. There's good websites you can use to learn about this. I'm not going to go through it in detail, but this is where you will manage all of your ships. Okay, so moving on from there, the next one we have is knickknacks. Knickknacks shows you every item in every location. So for example, in her L4, I have something. If I open it, I have something in the field station out there. If I open it, it's empty. There's nothing there. But it does show me. So Arc L4, if I open this, there's nothing there either. Arc Corp, let me open this. Area 18, if I open this, here's loads of items I've got. So I can kind of see all of these items that are in this area. And also, I can see if there's stuff within here. So I can see inside this core, if I open it, there's going to be something inside there because it said open. Yeah, it's taken a while to load, but you get the idea. So this is where you can see absolutely, if you feel, oh, I've lost something, where did I put it? You can come here. Knickknacks basically shows you, it's your complete global inventory management. Now you can't, that's not really management, it's more of a directory, I guess, or a list. But really good if you lose stuff. Skyline, this is your star map. Then we come across and we have the MO Trader. Anyone that you're friends with, you can send them money, and they can send you money. It's just a way to send money to each other. Then coming back across, I'm going to skip the next one. Contracts Manager, I'll come to that later. Vehicle Maintenance. If you are docked on either a support pad or in a hangar or with a refueling pod, so if you're docked and in your cockpit, come back to this app and you can refuel, restock and repair your ship, all for a little cost from this screen. And it's really cheap right now. The next thing you got is the Delphi. This shows you your current rankings, and the rankings are with different factions that are available. So you can kind of see everything here. This is your kind of progress and how you're doing in the game, and everything that's happening. Alright, so that's kind of everything right now that you need to know about the MobiGlas. The last thing I want to talk about is the Contracts Manager. Click on Contracts Manager, and this is where all of your contracts are. This is general. These are your personal contracts. These are contracts that have been accepted. These are your previous history of contracts. And these are any beacons that are out. You can also create your own beacon, which is your own contract. So you can, what you request, what you want, how much you're going to pay, etc., etc. And there's different types of beacons: escort, medical assistant, personal transport. You can request things from people. All right, we're going to go to general. Personal is normally some of the stuff in personal can be the illegal stuff. You get paid really well, but you've got to be careful because some of it can be quite challenging. All right, like for example here. But we're going to go to general. Now from here, we've got delivery, racing, research, investigation, salvage, bounty hunter, mercenary, or search. Quite a lot of options. What we're going to do at this stage is we're going to do a simple delivery run. Now, you want to kind of do the evaluation to start with. The retrieval op shows, and if you read the details, that there might be resistance. You could end up in a fight. You can do this one if you want. You'll get paid 4,000 for it. But for now, to keep it simple, to stay away from PvP, I'm going to show you just this very basic contract. So we're going to accept the offer. You can see that we're going to go to the emergency shelter on Microtech, and then we're going to drop it at a different emergency shelter on Microtech. Accept the offer. We're now tracking this, and we can either track or abandon. Perfect. So now we can come out, go to our star map, and now we can see pick up package. So we click on Microtech, we zoom in, we zoom in, we zoom in, and we can zoom all the way in up until where we are, where it says pick up package. Alright, we can see that. So we can see where we're picking it up from, right? It's going to be this emergency shelter. So we can actually click on, and this is where it gets really, really difficult trying to do this. We want to be able to click on. Yeah, it's not easy to do that from here. So let's come out of this. We're going to press F2. I find F2 is normally better. I struggle to plot on that one. So I press F2, and we're going to come in and we're going to do the same thing here. So we're going to scroll in as much as we can. Scroll in again. Okay. Right, here we go. This is where we want to go. Okay, so we're going to come here because this is where we're going to pick up from here. We're going to set our plot. Right, and we're going to come out of this. Now, it's not letting us set our route for the moment, which is annoying, but let's just jump back into our ship, into the seat. Alright, now we can move over to here, and there it is. We can see pick up package. Press B, and that is going to allow us to go to this location. So we're going to hover over until it calibrates. Once it's finished calibrating, we're going to press and hold B, and we're going to warp to that location. Nice and easy. So the good thing about this is we're in a safe zone. Now you can see the bullets disappeared now, which means we could fight where we are. But because the radar's up, we can still report a crime. So try not to kill anyone friendly. It looks like it's just becoming dusk or dawn here, so hopefully it will be a little bit lighter, not too dark. But either way, it will always drop you about 25 kilometers from where you need to be. So from here, we can now start to head in. I'm watching my speed, I am watching my altitude as I move in. Because it's being tracked, I can turn off B now. I can turn off the navigation. Someone's got me locked. I don't know why they've got me locked. Radar's locked. That means someone's targeting me. Alright, and we're going to head in. So, little way to go. Looks like we're going through some clouds. It's a bit dark. If it is dark, I can press L to turn my lights on. Just make sure you don't hit the floor. We're actually going down quite fast at the moment, and we're going down at quite a steep angle. Minus 25. Alright. So now I'm going to lower off the speed. This is a much faster ship than the last one, and a much bigger ship than the last one. So I'm going to get places a lot quicker. I can go a lot further. I can fight a lot harder. It's a much better ship to be in altogether, really. But that being said, I can also crash it just as easily. So be careful. We're going to come in. Still quite a way up. I would say you probably need to start being aware at about 2,000 meters. Start preparing to slow down, getting ready. Not in space, because there's no gravity. But the planet's gravity now. And every planet reacts differently. So you have to learn what each planet's like. Alright. So we're coming in. There we go. So we can see the ground now. Okay. If I turn my L off, it's pitch black. Turn my lights on by pressing L. You can start to see these trees, look. Yeah? We're still 1,000 meters off the ground, so we're actually still quite high up, but we don't want to hit a tree. We want to make sure we're hovering over these trees, looking for where we need to go. Oh, we're actually just 1.2 meters above the ground, sorry. 1,000 meters, my lie. Alright, that's where we want to go to. We can see the place. Okay, so we're going to come in, we're going to land it. Put our landing gear down by pressing N. If you need to change, you can. Change the view, change the angle, change everything you need to do. I don't need to, I'm okay. Alright. So at this point, I'm going to just land. If I do want to press F4, I can do that. I can move the camera around so I can see a bit better. And also, this is good, I mentioned this before, it allows you to see if there's anyone around. What you don't want to do is land, open up the back, and have somebody steal your ship. So we can turn our lights off so it's dark, and we can turn our engines off by pressing I. By pressing I, the shields are still up, and we can press Z to have a look around. Right, hopefully there's nobody here. I'd be really, really unfortunate if there is. We should be okay. So we are going to press Z to go back into our view. Press F4. Press Y. You get used to these keys. And we're going to come out of our ship. Alright, so now we can press 2. Because there's no bullet with a line through it, that means we can shoot here. We are able to shoot. So what we're going to do is we're going to lower the back by opening it. But we're going to be ready just in case. Turn our torch on so we can see. Have a look. Come out. And from here, close. Just get into the habit of doing this. Only you can open this. No one else can. But if it's open, they can get in. So we're going to look around. This is the FPS part of the game. Run across to here. People can snipe you. Ships can blow you out. They can throw bombs on you. Ships can shoot you. You know, there's there's lots of ways you can die. And it happens. But remember, there's only 50 people in the server. And they're probably not going to be messing about waiting for you. Not at this stage. So you should be absolutely fine here. Alright, so now we come into here. What we're actually doing at this stage is we're looking around. We're looking for crates. And you'll see crates. I'll point them out to you. There's 2 different types. Well, there's 3 or 4 different types, but there's only 2 types we're really focused on at the moment. Medical crates you're probably not going to find around here. So we're looking for silver or red crates. Right, there's our package that we need to pick up. We're not going to pick it up just yet. Actually, yes we are, because there is nothing in here. Wow, there's no loot at all. Crazy. Alright, we'll pick up our package. Click on it and grab. We can't shoot now, remember that. So we're going to head out. Get outside, make sure you got your helmet on. Again, very important to remember that. Alright, the airlock. We're going to come outside, come to our ship. Again, always, the moment that back door opens to the moment it closes, always be paranoid. Always worry about if someone's going to try and gank you. We're okay at the moment, so we're going to open up. There's nothing else here at the moment, so we're going to jump in. And the first thing we're going to do when we get in is we're going to close. That's it. We're good. That's it, we're in. So we can just drop this right now. So I wouldn't drop it because it could bug out. So click place and then just chuck it anywhere you want. You can just chuck it there, it's fine, doesn't matter. Just place it down and that's going to stay there now. Perfect, there's our package. Alright, package on board. Now we need to go and drop it off. That's it, this is a delivery run. Nice and simple. Alright, so press I for engines. And space to take off. That radar lock is bothering me a little bit. I don't know why I've got a radar lock. Alright, we're going to take off straight up. We're going to head up towards space. We need to go up to 11,000. I don't know why that radar lock's on me. Could be a bug, but I don't think there's anyone here, which is a bit weird. Maybe it's bugging out. Alright, up to 11,000. Once we're up to 11,000 we can quantum travel. And the more you do this, the more you practice this, the easier you'll get, the better you'll get at it. Nice and easy. Alright, we're at 11,000. Now we're going to look down. There's our drop-off zone. So we press B. There we go. Calibrating, 100%, waiting for the spawn. Spawn complete, press and hold B. And now we are going to quantum travel to where we need to drop our package. There were lots of bugs with this which hopefully have all been fixed in this patch. This patch that went out today hopefully has made the game a lot more playable, which is why I'm doing this video series now. I didn't do it before. Alright, 25 kilometers away. Same thing. So, looking at my distance, looking at where I am, I'm I'm going to head towards this. I'll go nice and fast to get close to it. Turn my lights on. I can also press 3, and that is going to put all the power, if I do that, to my boost, which is going to allow my boost to recharge quicker, which means I can use it more, so I can go faster. Right, we're actually coming down quite quick, so we're going to go up a little bit more. There we go. Alright. So now we're going to start coming down, getting down to that 2,000 meter mark roughly, making sure we slow down before we get there. Better safe than sorry. Take your time. There's no need to go crazy in the approach. The reason I'm doing this and showing you this at the moment is to get you used to it. The more confident you get, the better you get, the easier this will be to navigate and to play around with. So for now, just take it easy. There's no rush. Enjoy the experience. Alright, so here's the ground. I can see it now because I've got my light on. Remember, if I turn my light on at night, really hard to see. Alright, I've turned down my velocity again. Okay, here we go. So, all coming into land. Very snowy here. Alright, here we go. So, nice easy landing. We're going to put the landing gear down. Hopefully there's something to loot here. Alright, I don't think there's anyone here. We should hopefully be okay. We're going to come down. Turn our lights off. Press I. Press Y. Okay, we have our gun ready if we need it. Let's open up. I don't think there's going to be anyone here. We'll check anyway. We'll always check. Just keep an eye out. Have a look. Pick up our package. Jump off. Make sure you always get into the habit of closing this. It's just good practice. Start the way you mean to go on. Alright. Come inside. I can wipe my visor, but if I wipe my visor, I drop my box. So make sure you pick it back up again. Alright. In we go. And this is where they want the package to go. So now I just simply press F and click place. That's it. Contract complete. We've just been paid our 4,000 credits. And unfortunately, there is nothing to loot in here. That is so unfortunate. I wanted to show you the boxes to loot, but there's nothing in here to loot. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. But the idea is you pick up some loot and then you can take it back and sell it and make some extra money. Alright, so that's the first simple delivery. Let's go and do another one. But this time, let's find some bad guys to fight. Jumping back into the ship, closing it off. I'll just clean my visor. After a couple of days, all of this just becomes second nature. It becomes very easy. But it does take that little bit of extra time to get used to it. Okay, press I. Press F2. Going to go to our contracts manager. Alright, what's next? What are we going to do now? Well, we can do this retrieval op now. So I expect that the outlaws are going to put up a fight. Alright, okay, great. Accept the offer. This is 6,000 this one. No, sorry, 4,000 this one's going to pay again. So, we can abandon it, untrack it, or share it. For now, we're going to just do it. So, come back out. Take off. Looking up, making sure you're looking up and not looking down, especially at night. It's very hard. I'm using the numbers either side of this to make sure that they're positive and not negative numbers. There you go. Put the velocity up, and away I go, straight up to 11,000. You can go vertical, but then the trade-off is you get less velocity. So obviously, choose a steep incline. Normally, sort of 60 to 80 degrees is fine. Okay, we're up to 11,000. Back onto the star map. Where are we going? Still on Microtech. This is a little place near New Babbage. Now we can't actually click on it, it doesn't work, so we're going to have to go to New Babbage. So that is where we're going to set our route. And then once we get there, we'll go from there. So, back to where we started. Press B. B allows us to quantum travel. There we go, it's not too far. You can see it's quite near New Babbage, so we're going to head there. Okay, here's our quantum drive. Some of these distances, by the way, are like 50 million kilometers. They can take quite a while. You can actually spend 10 minutes traveling, you know, if I've got the upgrades. So just be aware, this is still, even though it's only one system, it's a very large system. Let me know what you think so far. Are you enjoying it? Are you playing it? Is this guide useful? Let me know in the comments. And is there anything else you want to see? I can figure it out as we go. I'll let you know. There we go, it's 61 kilometers to pick up our package. Now we're expecting hostiles here, and it's night time. So, just a few things to consider at this point. There's the spaceport. You can tell it by those 3 towers. Right, we don't need to contact them to land because we're not landing. I do think that radar lock is bugged because there's nothing around here, so I don't know why it's logging on. I'm assuming that's just a bug with the patch. Hopefully they'll get that fixed. Because normally that means there's someone looking at you, and I don't think anyone's looking at me. I've been pinging the second I land somewhere. Maybe someone is following me. I don't think so. Alright, almost there. It's a shame I'm doing this at night, but it's just the nature of the game. .28 kilometers now, almost there. 5,000 meters from the ground, keeping an eye on these things. The hardest time is when you're dogfighting near the ground, because you get so wrapped up in a dogfight, you sometimes crash into the ground if you're not paying attention. So, yeah, lots of things to think about. Alright. As you can see, still takes a little while to get there. This is part of that immersion, making you appreciate the vastness of all of this space. And also, again, we're in slow ships at the moment. Once you upgrade your ships, it becomes a lot easier to travel. Alright, almost there, and also getting a bit closer to the ground, so we're going to boost a little bit more. Got our lights on. You can see the difference between turning our lights on and off. We're coming through the clouds. This is strange. I think it must be underground. It must be an underground facility because, and I think there's probably going to be a turret here. 1 second. Let me put my landing gear down. I think there may be... I think this is underground. Because we're almost on the ground. And it's like another 5,000 meters away. Either that or I'm just nowhere near it. Maybe I'm just nowhere near it. Make sure I don't hit any of them trees. We're very, very close to the ground right now. Oh, it's fine. I thought, because of where I was, that it was underground. I thought it was underneath me. I was just a noob and I wasn't close enough. But that's fine. So I'm taking it nice and slow. There's no rush here. We know it's going to be hostiles in the area. The AI is not that good, but also don't underestimate them because they can still kill you. You get caught out and they shoot. Plus, we don't know what they're like after this patch either, so we're going to just take our time. We can shoot them in the ship, but if we shoot them in the ship, it will probably summon a ship that will come in and shoot us. So better to shoot them outside of the ship. Probably still get a ship, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We are like a meter off the ground, so we're very low. And we're just inching forward. There's the camp where we're going to. It is horrible night blizzard storm weather, so this is not ideal for us. But it is what it is. You know, we have to deal with this. So we can see where we need to go. Yes, I do remember this one. So yes, we need to secure this area. That's something we're going to need to do first. So what we're going to do at the moment is we're going to land here. Have our landing gear down. Right, we're actually going to leave this light on for the minute so we can see what we're doing, okay? We're going to turn our engine off. Remember to do that. We're going to press Y. Alright, now we might have parked a little bit away from where we need to go, but that's not always a bad thing. We're going to open the back. We're then going to close it. And we're going to get out and we're going to use this as cover. I'm going to turn the light on. Alright. Minus 53 degrees. Really hard to see. So we parked a little way out. I appreciate that. The lights of the ship are on. They are helping us a bit. The AI can act in all kinds of weird ways. We're going to use this as a little bit of cover. See if we can notice anyone. There's a guy right there. There's going to be more. Just keep your eye out. Now we're getting into the kind of FPS nature of the game. And it's very immersive. It feels really good. So hard to see though. I can hear someone, I can't see them. I'm going to get back to cover. So I know there's someone here. I'm going to reload. Oh. Can't see this guy. I don't know where he is. Huh? I know he's here somewhere, but I don't know where he is, so... Could wait for him to start shooting. Rather not. There he is. Oh, wow. Three of them there, look. Okay. Now, hopefully, they're all dead. I can pick up his gun, grab that. It'll put it on my back. I've now got his gun instead of mine. I can also loot the body. Now I feel a bit safer. Alright, I can double click on all the stuff I want to pick. In fact, all I can do is just move all, and it will just take everything across. Everything that I can take, it will take across. Or if I'm struggling, I can just left click and shift to grab everything that way as well. This stuff's not going to fit, so I can't get this stuff in. That would go in, but it's not going for some reason. I don't know why, but that's fine. So we can leave that stuff. I could come back for that. I could bring the ship. I could take that and put it all into the ship. That's possible. Alright, we're gonna... Oh! No. I'm dead. I'm dead. That was not ideal. Yeah, I shouldn't have looted those bodies. I should have cleared the rest of the area first. They've definitely improved the AI, which is good. It's good that they've done that, but yeah. Now I'm dead. All I can do is put out a rescue beacon or hold backspace to die. But in an hour and a half, I'm going to die anyway. So I could... I did change my imprint, so that's good. It does say, though, hold backspace to die and revive at Empire Health Med Station Area 18. I hope I don't revive there. I'm going to have to kill myself. Alright, I'm dead. The good news... Well, as long as I can still get in there. I don't know if I can still get in there and pick up that package or not. It's very possible, because I died, that contract is now over. And I lost it. I am at Port Tresla, so that worked. Now, can I still... This is good. I'm actually glad that I did this, because now I can show you this and what happens. The question is, can I still do the mission? It looks like I can. So let's get down there. Right, we're going to come out of here. It looks like I might still be on the mission, so... If we get back there, we can actually pick our gear up as well. We need to come out. We're going to have to get another ship. So that's one thing that we're going to need to do. Come out here. We'll call our ship first, because it's going to take a little while for our ship to get to us. So we can do that.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Alright, we can actually take down the Mustang if we want. We don't have to claim the Cutlass, because then we've got to wait for it. So we can leave the Cutlass there, and we can use this. Because it's there. Now, let me just see. Do I have any gear here? I do. That's perfect. So, I've got my dressing gown on. Take my dressing gown off. This is the suit that it leaves me with, and this is the helmet that it leaves me with. You always get that. And then what a lot of people do is just drop the item, which is why you see these boxes all over the floor. Now, thankfully, I have a gun, some ammo. I don't know if there's anything in my backpack. Check. Legs and arms. My backpack I'm going to leave here. But I am going to take the gun. It's got 30 rounds in it. That should be enough to get me. So, okay. This is why it's always good to have some spare kits. Because then you can just jump straight out like this. Alright. We want hangar 1. Now, my ship is going to be there. And my body is going to be there. So if I get down there and no one else has been down there, I can loot myself. Pick all my gear back up. As long as I can kill the bad guys. It wasn't ideal. It was really bad weather conditions. It's random. And that's good. Alright, so F3 to leave. I to turn on. R to power up.
Welcome.
You are clear to launch.
Alright.
You are clear to
So
launch.
what we're going to do here is press F4. We're going to turn up our landing gear. I'm actually going to turn this on its side. Because by doing that, it allows me to get out quicker. I don't have to wait for the doors to open. Perfect. Oh. And then away we go. F2. Back to Microtech.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Back to New Babbage. There's my body. I can even see it. The X shows you where you died.
Quantum travel engaged.
Now before it would have cancelled that mission, so hopefully they fix that now so it doesn't cancel the mission. Which would be amazing because that would be a great part of the patch if they fix that.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, look, I know exactly where I'm going. I can see it on the marker. I'm off. Much smaller ship, but it's fine. We could also shoot the guys in the ship as we approach. We can even stay in the ship and just shoot them. It's another way to do it. Many, many ways to do this. There's a guy there, we can see him. Ship. That's my ship. Alright. We got back quite quick. It is so foggy. Alright, there's my cutlass. We can see it there. We can see where I died. Now, I can recover this ship afterwards, so it's not a problem. So if I leave this ship here, I don't care. But I could also put this ship in the back of the other one. Take them both back with me.
Landing gear engaged.
Yep, look, there's a guy there. I can see him pointing at me. I can see the guy with his flashlight. There's actually two of them there. Alright,
Landing
so
complete.
we're down.
Engine systems disabled.
We're going to get out. We put our helmet on. We made sure we did that because otherwise we'd die. We have 30 rounds. We cannot afford to mess about. We need to kill these two guys. Really hard to see them. So I'm going to wrap around over here. Oh, there's three of them over there, look. There's a guy right there as well. I've got one round left. Oh, he has to be dead. If he's not dead, I'm in trouble. Think I killed him. Really hard to see. I did, I got him. Grab that gun. Got another 30 rounds now. Come back round again. Visibility's getting a little bit better now. Not great, but a little bit better. Guy right there. Dead. Another one there. Pretty sure there's a guy there. Might not have been. Oh, there's a guy up there though. Dead. 21 rounds left. Definitely hear someone else. Almost done a full lap. So I know there's definitely another one because I heard him. You see how easy it is to die if you're not careful. Although to be fair, I was like pressing all the wrong buttons last time. Huh. Okay, might be okay. I think there's another one. I'm pretty sure there's one more. There's an example of a box you can loot. Don't really want to do that right now though while I'm out here. I'm gonna check there's no more bad guys. It's so hard to see. I think there's one more. Maybe I did get them all. I know I'm going around and keep checking, but I want to be absolutely sure. Alright. So, this is a box that we can loot. You come over it and click loot. This is going to be food. I only want to take some of the stuff, so I'm just going to take that and that. I'm going to leave. Oh, actually, I'm going to take that as well. That's actually worth quite a bit. I can't even fit that in here. That's worth quite a lot as well. Okay, interesting. I can split this. And I can try and put some in here. And I can try and put some... I need to go and get my backpack. I'm going to get my backpack from my other body. Come back over here and grab that, because that's worth a lot of money. It's good to have. I think everyone's dead. I hope everyone's dead. No one's shooting at me. Famous last words, right? There's my dead body. Okay. So I can grab that gun. I can grab that and loot this. Alright. Struggling to see. Okay, so I can put my backpack on. No, I can't. My backpack won't go on because of what I'm wearing, this armor. So I can take this armor off. Put this armor on instead, hopefully. That is a ship. Yeah, I told you they can arrive sometimes. There'll be people on the back of here as well. I have 2 rounds left. This is where they're bugged out. This is where they're bugged out, because that shouldn't have happened. Right, so let me just grab this. I've got 40 rounds again now. Okay, I'm in their ship now. I can't kill him. He won't die. But he's the gunner. So if I... This is where it's bugged out and they haven't fixed it yet. If I hit him in his ribs somewhere... There is a way I can hit him. And you'll see the hit marker when you do it right. It's really buggy, obviously. Oh, there we go. You see the hit marker now. See how I'm hitting him? And the hit marker's showing up? It was just then. There you go. There it was. There it is. So you've got to kind of hit him in his ribs. And he will die. One more. There you go. He's dead. Okay, I don't know where they all just come from. What the hell? Okay, yeah, bit bugged. There's also a guy up here as well. If I kill him, same way. You see the hit marker? Shows up in the middle there. The little blue. He's dead, and now I can now take this ship. Yeah, he just flew outside the ship, so really bugged. Again, there's bugs. There's just bugs. This is nice though. We'll take some of this gear, right? So what I can do now is I can press I, and I can actually put these guns into this ship if I wanted to, and then I can pick up these. So in fact, what I can do is I can press I, and I can drag all of this gear. If I move my camera around to here, I can actually drag the gear. I'm going to be able to do it from this angle. You can actually drag the gear and you can put it in your inventory normally. So, but I think it's a bit bugged up because this isn't where they are. Oh, I did not want to jump in there. Sorry, that was my bad. One sec. Let me exit. Sorry, my bad. Okay. So I was trying to get this gear. I don't know what these guys are kind of doing in here. This is a bit weird. I don't even know if they're actually in here or not. Anyway, whatever. I don't care about them. Let me get one gun out because I feel like I need at least one gun to fight, right? But not that one, because that one's empty. Put that one back in there. Take this one instead. Okay. There we go. All right. Guys are dead. I can take the empty gun, swap it for this one. I can take all the other stuff, put it in my backpack when I get my backpack on. All the guys. So this is like the reinforcements. Well, it should be. I will get out of here in a minute. I don't know where my dead body is. I think it was behind this wall. No. Oh, it was over here, wasn't it? I think it's here. Right, so now everyone's dead. I've got a bit more time. I'm not too stressed. So, loot this body. Okay. So, I want to take off my armor. So, I'm going to put that... Well, I'm actually going to put it on the floor, right? So, this armor, I'm just going to drop it. And I'm going to pick up this armor instead. put that back on. It's going to put all of my stuff on. Alright? So now I can take off the legs. Because I don't need these legs anymore, so I can drop them. Put my other legs back on. And same with my arms. So if I move around, got to try and locate them, get to the point where I can see them. Sometimes a bit awkward. Have to sometimes move about and mess about with stuff, but you know what? I can't do that at the moment. It's not working. It's fine. Don't want to take the helmet off at the moment, so I'll take this one with me. Alright. I just want to get those arms now. So what I'm going to do is move over here a little bit. Press I. Now I can move a bit better. So I can drop them on the floor. Perfect. I'm going to be a bit cold, so I want to go back and grab these ones. There we go. And put those on. There we go. Right, so I've got all my gear back. Okay, perfect. Don't need the rest of the gear there, that's fine. Can check out this guy by looting him, see what he's got. He's got anything good? Yep, can take that, can take that. I've got all of that gear there, so I'm fine. I'll just take his helmet for now. I'm not worried about anything else because I'm at 56% in my backpack already. I haven't got room for anything else at the moment. Now what I could do at this stage, and what I will do at this stage, is I'll bring the ship over. So I'll grab all of this stuff, and then I'll bring all the ship over, and I'll load everything up into the ship. I could actually go and do that now, so because everyone's dead now, so I can go and get my ship. It's possible other people could come. They shouldn't at this point. The NPCs, that's pretty much what they do. But that was a hard one, and we haven't even done the package yet. So we're going to the back of our ship. We're going to open up the ramp access. We're going to jump in. Oh no. We actually can't jump in. Oh, we actually can't jump in. That's quite funny. We actually can't jump in, so what we're going to have to do instead... and check out this side. Alright. This is just what we're going to have to do. This is... Where's our other ship? There it is, over there. So... I would never normally leave it like this. But as we're doing this video guide and I wanted to show this mission, it's just turned a bit different, but hey, this is what I wanted to help you with, is to show you how to make money. And how to deal with problems, right? So, I don't care about this ship at the moment. It looks like it's... Oh yeah, look, he's broken the wing off of it. It's been knackered. I don't even know if this is going to fly. Because that other one was shooting this. That's why I had to kill that gunner. So I think the shield's got knackered. I think this is in a pretty bad state. Turn the power on.
Systems enabled. Launch complete.
Okay, so we're going to go very, very slowly. Okay, we're going to go over here. This is not ideal, by the way. This is really not what I wanted to be doing today, but I need to, because I have no other way of getting in here, so... Oh. Alright, let's do this. Alright.
Landing complete.
Let's turn the engine off.
Engine systems disabled.
Let's hope this works. It might not. Aha! Success. Alright. We're in. There's always a way. Right. Let's move our ship. So we can now move forward. Turn our engines on. And we've got to be careful because remember we got a ship behind us. So when we do this, we're trying to get rid of that ship off of us. There we go. He's gone. All right. And then what we're trying to do, we're trying to move our ship over here. Perfect. We're going to put our ship right down here. In the middle of everything. Alright. Turn the engine off. And let's get out. Okay. So this is a really good example now of what we can do here. So we know everyone's dead. I can press I. And I can take everything from the backpack and I can move it all across to the vehicle. Now I've got an empty backpack. Perfect. Now I can come down here. And I can start to pick up all of the stuff that I want to take. Now I've also got my my utility tool. Remember I bought this utility tool? So this is even better because now I can use this. Oh, this is on mining. I got the wrong attachment with it. Oh no. I have the wrong attachment. Oh no. I did not. This is my fault. I did not buy the right attachment. I could have picked these people up and thrown them all in the back and dealt with them later. But I do not have the right attachment, so I cannot do that. Which is a little bit annoying. But what I can do is I could instead press F and I could drag body. And instead what I could do is simply just drag him straight onto the ship. It might bug out a little bit. It's just an easier way of dealing with things, right? So if I had my tractor beam, I could just use that. It would have been a lot easy. So drop the body. There we go, one body. Oh. Now I could do this with the rest of them. And then I can deal with it all later. Alright. So this is one way to be able to get all of the gear on all of the bodies. Again, if I had the tractor beam gun, which we did buy, but I did not buy the right attachment for, so good lesson there, then I would be able to just pick them up and throw them in with it. And that is why that tool is so powerful and why I wish I had it right now. And then I would not have to drag these bodies like this. But we don't want to leave anything behind. All of this gear that they've got can all be sold. It is all money. And at the
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
What? I don't know what I said. I think that I've lost a quest. Oh no, I've still got it. Got to collect the package as well. We should get the package while I'm here. So let's go and do that. So there's the package. There it is. We're going to grab that. Almost done. Turned into be quite a bit of a bigger mission than we thought it was going to be. Alright, so we're going to place this down here. Can't see a thing. In fact, if I do that, it will drop. There we go, that's in there now, perfect. Is there anyone else here? I don't believe so. There is another gun. Let me just go into here. Alright, now what I can do is take these guns on the backpack, put those in there. Or you can't do this anymore. You could drag these before they've stopped it. They've removed the ability for you to be able to do that now. That's okay. I'm going to come down here. Again, grab these guns because it's all stuff to sell. Can't see a thing. Grab that. Other one there. Grab that. Come inside. And press I. And again, then the guns on the back. Chuck them in my inventory. Cool. Again, it's just a way for us to be able to make some space to come through and deal with everything. We don't really want to leave anything behind at this stage if we can help it. I mean, everything is valuable, right? Even this core armor, it can all be sold. Even if it's not much money, at this stage of the game, every little bit helps. And this is what the game is all about. It's really about being efficient with your time. So obviously this is taking a lot of time. Oh, I fell over there, got to be careful. But it is about, you know, making sure that you get the most out of this. Now, I appreciate that the whole fighting situation could have been a lot better. The way that the NPCs act at the moment isn't great. But I'm sure they'll fix that. Okay, so let's drop this. It's getting very cold out here now, so there's a little bit more we've got to do. We're almost there. Got about a minute left that we can survive, so let's grab this. Once we get on our ship, we'll be okay. Again, for now, we're just chucking everything down. We'll come back and deal with it all later. If I had the tractor beam, again, it would have been a lot easier. But I don't. I've got 28 minutes left. It's getting very cold. I need to go back and get that box. There's another guy over here as well, but not worried about every single detail. But I do definitely want to get this box. Oh, the box is gone. Oh, interesting. I'm pretty sure the box was in there, and the box has gone. That's a shame. That was really good material that was in there. Anyway, it's okay. I think we did well. We've got some good stuff here. Pretty sure there was another guy over here somewhere. Yep, here he is. I'll have a gun somewhere, but I don't know where, but we're just going to grab him. Drag body. Alright. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. This was our first FPS environment, which we did die once, to be fair, but we come back and the NPCs, they're not, again, they sometimes, they're okay, sometimes they're not. These ones are just really bad. But also the weather was terrible, the visibility was terrible. This was not the ideal starter mission. We'll get the package back, because that was our job, was to do that. And don't get me wrong, there are some hard missions in this game. But not at this early level. This is another reason why it's really good that we've got this ship. It allows us to store so much stuff. And we can deal with this all later when we're not worried about stuff. Alright. Drop that body off, and I think we're done. We'll just double check one more time. I think that's everything though. Oh no, look, there's a loot box there. We'll take that. Oh, here we go. So, oh no, look, there's the tractor beam, look. All of that work and the tractor beam was there the whole time. We could have just come and picked it up. None of that's important. We're going to leave all of that stuff. So, what I was trying to tell you with the tractor beam, if I just press I, is if I take my tool and I put the tractor beam on it, like so, perfect. Now if I come out and press 4, now I'm on tractor beam. I've got to find something that I can pick up. Let's find something I can pick up. I can't see anything. Where's the ship? Back of the ship's there. I'll grab my body as an example. Oh look, there's a gun. So I grab the gun and pick the gun up. There we go. And I can chuck the gun in there and I can drop it. Much, much easier. Do the same with bodies as well. Look, I can pick the body up, throw the body in there, and dump it. Just done. Easier. So much quicker and easier to just move stuff about when you're using this, which is why I recommended it as a tool. Highly recommend having this, because you can see how long it takes to drag people and how slow it is. Another body here. We're just going to pick this guy up, and we're going to throw him in there. Oh, we missed. It's alright, he's dead. He's in there now. Alright. Time to go. Time to go. We've done everything that we needed to do. Let's get out of here. Alright, we're going to shut the back up. That's going to sort the temperature situation out. And here we go. All of these guys. So yeah, this is the tractor beam. You can use it to move people about. You can smack them against walls and stuff. You can throw them down. Just a lot easier to be able to do stuff. Awesome. The only thing I'm a bit shocked about that I can't do is I can't pick these boxes up anymore to move them into my inventory. We could do that before. That means I don't know how. I'll have to take stuff off and then put it back on and do all of that later. There's a lot of stuff here, and I'm not messing about with it all right now. So we'll chuck these guys over here for now. They can kind of just stay over here. Alright, one pile of bodies. A few bits there, we'll just leave those there. And that will leave there, that's our package. Alright, everything's locked up, we're good to go. Let's go and deliver our package. And then we'll deal with everything else when we get back. Good job.
Contact.
Oh, that's not good.
Engines online.
Alright, so we have taken off. Straight up. Now, if we die here, or we get blown up, or we get attacked, or we crash, or anything like that, we lose everything. So you have to be aware of this. There's a risk involved. This is why we need to make sure what we're doing as well, that we're going up. Remember, anyone can attack us at this point. Anyone can blow us out of the sky. So we want to be very careful with what we're doing. And that's where we're going to drop the package off. Oh, is that it? We're only going there. It's not even that far. Oh, okay. Let's turn that off. It's not even that far. We might as well just fly to it. It's very close. That's how close we was to New Babbage. Alright, and now we're safe, because now no one can shoot us, because we're in a no attack zone. So the only thing that we can do now, which would hurt us, is if we crashed. So as long as we don't crash, we're going to be okay. So let's get the package dropped off before we do anything else. That's quite important. Okay. So I hope this has been a useful guide. That turned out very differently to how we expected it. I wasn't expecting a fight like that, and obviously the problems that occurred, but I think it's really good that you get to experience it from a new player's perspective. Remember, I'm not a pro player. I'm not a pro FPS player. I'm not a pro pilot. I'm new to this game, only a week in myself, but I thought it was important to give you a video because you're going to go through similar things. And now you can see how someone else deals with those situations. It might help you as you're dealing with them yourself. Get used to the keys, get used to the areas. You do pick it up quite quick. It's not that hard. Yeah, and enjoy it. It's a beautiful game. Yes, there's some bugs. Yes, there's some things that don't work properly. But overall, is it game breaking? Not really. And as long as it works and you can have some fun and enjoy yourself, that's all that really matters. I don't know which building I'm landing on, so let's just check, because I don't want to... Okay, I don't want to make a mistake here. I don't think it's this building. Oh yeah, it is this building. Oh nice. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I need to land on here. So let's get that landing gear down. Don't really want to show them all the dead bodies in the back. Let's pretend they're not there. Alright. Here we go. So, this is where we need to land. Beautiful. Is my landing gear down? I don't even think it is. Alright. Good landing. Chances of someone else being on here is low, but we're going to be careful always. Turn our engines off. We're going to jump out. Alright, we've got a lot of gear here. Let's go through. Oh, we left all the guys behind. They didn't come in. That's really sad. Maybe I should have dealt with them all. I could go back for them. I'm not going to. They obviously bugged out. That's just a bit of a shame. It is what it is. All that effort for nothing. It happens. We could go back. We've got a few bits. We could go back and get the rest of it if we wanted to. It's not far from here. Really depends on how much time you want to spend. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be okay here, but again, you don't really want to risk this. I would definitely shut the back up if I were you. But for the purpose of this video and time and not wanting to drag on too long, I'm just going to jump inside, show you how this works. So we click drop off. This will open. We will place this inside. Step back, it will close. And now we will get our credits. That's it. Contract complete. Very good. Oh, we fell over. Sometimes the wind does make you fall over. That's just unfortunate. And losing those bodies was a bit of a shame, but that's another bug where sometimes things do fall through the bottom of the ship. So, yeah, not really much you can do about that. We could go back and get them. To be honest, I don't really care. You could. I'm not too bothered about it. So, yeah, that's it. The next thing we need to do is, if we want to deal with this, we can take all of our gear off. So,
hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
I didn't. Take our leg armor off, for example. Leg, arm, and core armor. Right. So take off our leg, take off our arm, and take off our core armor. And what I can do is I can pick these up. So I can equip. It will put these on. Do the same with this. I can equip. I can do the same with this. I can equip. Okay, now I can press I. And I can drag this stuff over to my inventory. And then I can put all my other stuff back on. Alright. So, you know, it is what it is. Definitely want to make sure I grab these magazines. Put those on. Grab these as well. And grab that as well. Perfect. Alright. Here's the stuff in the vehicle. This is new babbage, so new babbage is fine. I can oh, there we go. Put that on. I need my gun. Grab that. Everything else, this can go into new babbage. That can go into new babbage. Can take that helmet off because I don't want that one. Can put my one back on. Everything else can go into new babbage, and the next time I'm in new babbage, I can sell it all. That's all stuff that's on me. That can go there. I can sell that later. That I can sell later. Although that's the ghost tool, so maybe I'll keep that one. I'll get rid of that one. Put this one on. Here is a mining attachment and a tractor beam. So I'll put the tractor beam on. Oh, it's already got a tractor beam on it, I think. Oh yeah, it has. So I don't need a spare tractor beam. This one I could take it with me actually as well, because I've got another attachment on that. So I'll talk about that later in another video. Okay, in the vehicle there's a couple of guns there. I can take them off, and then I can just move all of this across actually, and then for personal I can just grab all of this stuff that I might need later. I've got all of my ammo on me, so that's fine. I don't think I can. Yep, there we go. I'm fully kitted up, ready to go. I've got all of my gear. My local storage is kitted up as well with stuff I can go and sell all of that now. I don't need any of it. My vehicle is empty. I am good to go. And so that is how you would get into a position. And then this poor guy here as well. Nothing on him. Yeah, I think when I took off, the guys they all fell. All the other guys, they fell through the floor. But I got all the guns, so that's good. Put all the guns away. That counts. Yeah, so it's just those guys. And that's it. So now it would be on to the next mission. What would we do next? And you really can do whatever you want. That's the beauty of this game. It's on you. So I would recommend doing your bounty hunter mission. You definitely want to do your tracker training permit certification. If you do that, it's going to give you the ability to do a cave mission. And a cave mission pays really well. Like this one here, if you can kill this guy, it pays 35,000. Yeah, so definitely worth doing the bounty hunter missions. Mercenary missions are quite good if you can do them, but there's lots of stuff you have to do. Call to arms. I should have done this. This was my bad. If I do this, I get a bonus every time I kill someone. I should have had this active before I went into that fight. I think I just killed about 8 guys, right? About 10 guys. I would have got a bonus for everyone I killed. So I really should have had that. You want to have that. Accept that offer. Always have it open. You can just have it open in the background. Delivery, right? Well, we've done the delivery now. We've opened up all these new routes, so lots more money that can be earned here now. These retrieval ops, which we've just done. There's another one there for 10,000. It will pay us. We need to go and get 3 boxes, and this is similar. So there we go. We have to take it back to a land impact logger on Microtech. There's going to be outlaws. So this is what we just did, was a retrieval op. This is a basic one. This is a more advanced one. Yeah, you can do racing, research, lots of other stuff, and I will leave it all to you. So enjoy. Don't forget, you can go back to the shops. You can sell all of the stuff that you've got that you don't need. But you might also want to keep a few kits as well in case you die, so you've got a few spare. So keep a few kits made up. Put them onto the outpost, because that's where you'll respawn, not on New Babbage. New Babbage is really just for stuff to sell. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the guide. Bit different, but hopefully fun all the same. Good luck. Enjoy the game. Don't get stressed out by the bugs. Accept that they're part of the game at the moment. And I think we can expect the next update, which will be version 3.2, sometime around CitizenCon, which is going to be around sort of September-ish. And so some stuff to look forward to as we come up towards Christmas. But for now, I think the game is playable. It's in a good state. Still some bugs, but nothing that breaks the game right now. So enjoy. have fun, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.